Okay. So, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the Norman Rad podcast. Today, we're going to touch on, are we alone in the universe? Are we the only intelligent species in the known universe? As of right now, 2019, November, like what, 3rd? We don't see any life or any signs of any intelligent life besides ours, not even in our own system. Um, and there's a couple of reasons about that because Earth and our actual system, our solar system, is pretty unique to life. Um, so, for instance, Mars is tectonically dead, Venus is tectonically weak, but Earth is tectonically active, and those tectonic plates and shifts brings up certain materials like metals and lavas and things of that nature. We find copper, we find all types of precious metals through plate tectonics. So we're able to harness those and have things like steel buildings and steel weapons and things of that nature. Um, Also, they say in the beginning that a Mars-like planet hit Earth, causing the moon to form. And if we didn't have the moon and its gravitational waves, its gravitational force pulling on our oceans, stirring things up, creating life, and our sun giving away its vitamin D and its energy because you need photosynthesis in order, and that's because that's the essence of everything. First we get molecules, then we get cells, and then we start to get things like plants and amoebas and bacteria. And the most important thing to know about photosynthesis is, it's the process in which like green plants and organisms, they synthesize carbon dioxide and water, and that's why they have the kind of associated with that, they get this green pigmentation. That's why a lot of plants are green, and as a byproduct of what they do, they produce oxygen, and oxygen is really rich, and we're carbon based life, so we need oxygen to breathe and sustain life. But also, the Earth getting hit gives us our rotation and the tilt, the axis that we tilt on. So, therefore, since we get that tilt, we get seasons. And that's very important for us to get different seasons. It couldn't be cold all over. We wouldn't grow any green. So, not saying green doesn't grow in cold areas, but you get the gist. We're trying to evolve and become life forms. Um, but so, and also Mars caused the tectonic plates, tidal waves, and now more deeply, Jupiter, Saturn, they're very rare. If you look at different systems that we found in our universe, it's pretty rare. I've read in an article in the scientific journal .com that Jupiter and Saturn are in 10% of the systems that we found. So if we found a billion, only 10%, which is still a pretty high number, but Jupiter and planets like Saturn, they take in a lot of debris. They take in a lot of debris. So we know um so we know that Jupiter takes in a lot of intergalactic comets and asteroids that would hit the Earth. So that also keeps us sustained. So when you have all of those variables, other systems, their planets are the same size. A lot of their planets are congenial in size. Ours, we have small, we have Earth, then we got the moon. I mean, we're really in a Goldilocks. So, there's a Fermi paradox there's a Fermi paradox in which, you know, it's I don't know, guys. I've been really trying to understand and figure out using our science today. I get my telescope and I look out into the sky and I just try to see like where could life, are we looking in the wrong places? I do believe there's life, but you know, guys, it's just rare. Life is just rare, and if it wasn't for all of those things that happened, we wouldn't have a moon. We wouldn't have, shifting plates in our Earth. I mean, man, and look at that. Look how fast that's really moving. If you really think about it, I mean, there are tons of stars, billions and billions of stars. They say there's more stars than grains of sand. So that's a lot. There's a lot of sand, especially in Africa and the Sahara Desert, and like, come on, man, it's a lot of sand. Even in the Chicago beaches here is a lot. So I don't know, man. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think we're alone? Do you? I mean, look at look at the complications human beings had to go through in order to be here, right? We had to fight saber-toothed tigers. We had to fight all type of lethal animals. We had to evolve. We had to use our brains. We had to find fire. We had to find out how to make the wheel. Like, oh, a wheel. Like, okay, maybe what if I could connect something to this wheel and put something else on it that can hold something and I can push it. Like, like these things may seem simple, but they're very, very complex, very complex things. Guys, I did on Jupiter. I did a video on my previous video before this one. Check it out. I talk about silicon life and things of that nature. You might like it. Jupiter is huge. It's a huge planet. It saves our life. It's our big brother in the solar system. It's something. All of the things. Saturn. Shout out to Saturn. Like salute. Praise Saturn. I'm glad that we have Saturn. It's a beautiful. Oh my God, just it's showing out. It's showing off right now, guys. If you have a telescope, I want you to look at Saturn. It's one of the most freakiest things that you could look at. Like, wait, what? Wait, what? This big, huge thing with the. It's creepy. It's creepy. Seriously, check it out. I hope you guys like the video. I'm out.